When I was little, my mother told me that as a baby, I would turn my head suddenly when the radio was on because I was really receptive to radio waves. In fact, I am a radio receiver and a radio transmitter, and it's something I only discovered as I was growing up that I was different from other people because I heard all these different layers of information. It didn't sound like voices. I don't mean radio as in talk radio or music radio or commercial radio. I mean radio as in a source. I mean a wave, a radio wave. And I am a transmitter and I'm a receiver. I'm aware of this, but I'm aware of it with my bones. They kind of pick up signals and transmit them. It's not something I can express with words because my brain isn't really designed that way. Maybe I'm a remnant of some kind of alien inhabitation of the planet. It's possible. I'm definitely not the same as everyone else because while I can speak and listen and walk around and do things that you need to do to live on this planet, I'm also receiving and transmitting constantly. And the functional part of me that looks like any other human being is just a surface layer that I can do automatically and quite efficiently. But the radio transmitter receiver side of me, which is sort of based in my bones on a vibrational level, is far takes up far more of my consciousness. But it's not something, like I said, that my brain can transform into words, and normally I don't tell people about it because it does seem a bit strange. Well, it is a bit strange by human terms, but I think I come from a race where it's very normal. It's just I haven't met any others yet. But I have heard recently that there's a satellite in space at the moment that can pick up radio waves from the beginning of time, and I recognize that, the cosmic microwave background. That's my usual diet. The cosmic microwave background, that's what my body absorbs constantly. And it's a sort of chaos, but it's a chaos that my bones can dissemble. They can sort it out, even if my brain can't change that into words. So my skeleton acts as a sort of antennae to receive these waves that this new satellite Planck is only just beginning to receive on behalf of the human race. In fact, they could have sent me into space, except for I don't need to be in space, because the reason that satellite is in space is because of the distortion of the atmosphere around the planet interferes with its ability to pick up those waves accurately and sort them out from the cosmic microwave background. In other words, the very atmosphere of this planet acts as an interference between the information traveling from the beginning of time to the receiver, whereas I, with my skeleton, can pick up those waves, and I can emit also waves in return. But the difference is that, unlike the satellite, the distortion of the atmosphere of the planet, I receive that information, but I can deduct it. So I can take it out of the equation and clearly separate the cosmic microwave background from that distorting information that's the distortion itself. So, in fact, that satellite is a bit redundant if they'd only thought of me. But they didn't, of course, because I haven't told anyone before. So my state of radio is highly evolved. I come from another species. I don't know how I was implanted into my mother's womb, but I think I'm a remnant and somehow like a sediment that got caught up somehow in the reproductive system of humans. So my radio state is highly evolved and really useful to no one else other than myself. So I don't know really what that contributes to humanity, but maybe on some level it's contributing to the overall evolution of the universe, that knowledge, the very fact of it. must have a place. That's what my bones tell me. I can feel it in my bones.